All right, it's time to get healthy and hopefully change some lives in the process. Lily joining me from Lily Cakes. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good to have you here. I could smell what we're making today, and we've been talking about changing your lifestyle, being happy, being healthy, and of course, what you eat has a big impact on how you think and feel.
Definitely. And that's why I've been trying to be a little better beginning of the year, and going back to our basics. Being from the Middle East, our food is very healthy actually, and it's very fresh. So I like to share that with everybody.
It's funny when you see some of these fad diets, and I won't even call it a fad diet, but any diet that's based from foods from the Middle East, they're all pretty lean meat at that, right? A lot of veggies.
A lot of veggies, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. The thing is, it definitely requires you more time in the kitchen.
Sure.
And we are so busy in our life that the last thing we want to do is go home and cook, or prepare food. So,
but you do have a few things in front of us, I know, that is on the list of things that you can eat that can actually make you feel a lot better. So today, what are we going to make?
We're going to be making our hummus. My hummus that I make at home, it's very easy. It's just a couple ingredients in it, and actually you don't even have to put the stove on or anything. We're just using a food processor, and I used the canned garbanzo beans or chickpeas. This is the brand that I like the most, but you can also use this brand here. And olive oil, fresh lemon juice, and garlic. So, but if you don't like a garlic breath, you don't have to use garlic, but it adds flavor to it.
You could go like on anything.
Exactly, it just makes it taste even better. And to garnish, I always say you always eat with your eyes first, right?
Absolutely.
So I like to always use a little bit of garnish, and very simple, just a little bit of paprika and a couple of the chickpeas. I keep a couple of them on the side, and I will show you how we will decorate our plate so it looks inviting.
Absolutely, and I read something earlier that about 39% of Americans that had a New Year's resolutions to eat healthier this year have already stopped going, a first week into the year.
It's too much work. It's too much work, honestly, to try to keep up with a healthy lifestyle, because, like I said, it requires you to spend more time in the kitchen. So something like this actually is really easy, and it's doable because you can do it over the weekend and refrigerate, and it should keep about a week, up to a week in the refrigerator if you have it sealed.
I agree.
So stuff like this, little knickknacks here and there, it's just a little start.
All right, I'm going to still carrot right here. So take me through the process here. How do you start?
So how are we going to start? We are going to be using a small can of chickpeas. This one is about 15 ounces. And like I said, I will keep a couple of them on the side to garnish with them. So I rinse them, of course. You have to rinse them. And you have to drain them and rinse them too. So I have that in there. To that, I'm going to add tahini.
Tahini.
This is made out of sesame seeds.
And sometimes when you go to a place, it's called the white sauce.
Yes.
Tahini, the white sauce.
Yes, because actually what's funny about this is when you add lemon juice to it and you mix it, it turns white.
There you go. So that's that white sauce you see at Greek restaurants.
Yes,
there it is right there.
This is one of them. And the good thing about this is it's gluten-free. So I know that a lot of people now are very conscious about the gluten intake, or some of them, they even have a gluten allergy. Like my daughter, she has a gluten allergy.
So you're just adding just a little bit to that.
It's about 1/8 of a cup.
Okay.
So that's what we're adding to that. And we are going to add the juice of half a lemon. I like this little thing.
That's a great device, by the way. Tools are everything in the kitchen, I might add, because I don't have that.
It makes it faster and easier, So we're gonna add half a lemon to that, and this garlic clove is a little too big. Let's do half of it, so that way it's not like overwhelming. And to this, we are gonna add half a teaspoon of salt, and we are gonna mix it together. And towards the end, it's going to get a little loud.
It's going to get a little loud, though. I tell you what, go ahead and blend that. As we come back, we'll taste this and make sure that it's up to make sure it's up to your standards. And we'll have some advice to how to change some things in the kitchen and get on a healthy kick this 2020. All that's ahead right here. Stick around. Go ahead.
Let's go.